So one of my friends said to me the other day, he said, and I guess he was he was trying to be funny, but he was trying to give me a compliment at the same time. So he said to me, you've been a fitness coach and a trainer for so long that you've probably forgotten more than a lot of coaches and trainers have learned. And I thought about that, and it made me start thinking about some of the things that I've learned throughout the years, that I've been teaching clients, that I've been using really successfully with clients. And the other day, one of those things came up. You know, sometimes a conversation sparks something that you used to do that you no longer do. There's even been like exercises that I'll see somebody do, and I'll be like, man, I haven't seen that exercise in years. I completely forgot that exercise was even a thing. So one of my clients asked me, what do I think about nuts? And I think that nuts are an amazing source of nutrition, amazing source of vitamins, minerals. Nuts have a little bit of everything. Like, you can get a little bit of fiber from nuts. You can get carbs from nuts. You can get protein from nuts. You can get fats from nuts. And they're one of the only foods that you can get all of those things from. However, the problem I have with nuts is they're very easy to overeat. As an example, I went to Walgreens the other night, and I wasn't even shopping for nuts. For you guys that don't know, I'm a type 1 diabetic, so I always carry some form of sugar with me. So I had to get more blood glucose tablets. So if my blood sugar goes low, I can take a few tablets and raise my blood sugar up. So they always get you with this buy one, get one, and I don't even remember what the deal was, but buy one and get one, let's say it was half off. So I get these 2 big bags. I don't even remember the size, but they were probably about this wide and about this high of shelled pistachios. So I said, all right, and you know what they say when shelled pistachios, they're supposed to help you eat less. Well, I can tell you it didn't work for me. So I go to the store, get my glucose tablets, get my pistachios, and I had some errands to run. So I'm in the car, and I got the pistachios in my passenger seat, and I'm like, I could really go for some of these pistachios now. So I open one of the bags, pull some out, and I got these pistachios in my hand that are in the shell, and I'm like, wait a minute. I got no place to put the empty shells. So I had a napkin in my car. So I took the napkin, put the napkin in my cup holder, and made like this I guess you can say catcher thing, so I can put the pistachio shells in. So I said, okay, I'm good to go. So I'm driving around and I'm just eating pistachios. I had a bunch of errands to run. I probably had like an hour of errands to run, and I had like 2 hours in between coaching calls. So ran my errands, got back home. By the time I got home, I had 1 1/4 bag of pistachios left. And these bags, again, about this big, about this high. Now, obviously, you know that they ain't filling these bags to the brim. So it wasn't filled up, but it was enough in there for me to be like, oh, what just happened? So by the end of that night, I finished 1 bag. So by the end of the night before I went to sleep, I had 1 bag left. By mid-afternoon the next day, not even 24 hours later, I had already done away with those 2 bags. And that is a problem that I have with nuts. For me, now I know a lot of people are the same way. That's why I don't even eat peanut butter anymore, because all I need is a jar and a spoon and peanut butter is finished. So anyway, my client asked me, what do I think about nuts? And I told her I think nuts are amazing for the nutritional value, but they are very easy to mindlessly eat. And that's what I was doing as I was driving around, and I was just mindlessly eating these nuts to the point where I didn't even realize I was doing it. And I didn't realize until I got home and it was time to get out of the car, and I had a bag and 1/4 of pistachios left, that I was doing what I was doing, and it just continued until there was no more pistachios left. So what I always encourage my clients, and I did not do this, and I should have remembered this, but it didn't come up until one of my clients asked me, and I said, here's what I want you to do. I said, what I want you to do is I want you to portion out any nut that you're going to eat in those little sandwich bags into half a serving bags. And then what I want you to do is every time you get a bag, once you finish the bag, don't throw the bag away. I said I want you to place the bag on your desk. Okay? Once you get a bag, I want you to place the bag on your desk. And every time you think about going to get another bag, I want you to look at how many bags you got on your desk. I said that visual reminder is going to make you pause and make you think like, should I really be, I'm already 3 bags in. Do I really need more? Maybe I don't really need any more. And it's going to at least bring you back down to reality like I didn't have the opportunity to. It's going to at least bring you back to the now moment and take you out of that mindlessly eating. Because look, if I go buy a can of nuts, mixed nuts, cashews, peanuts, whatever, I'm just going to go downstairs. I'm going to take some. I'm going to eat them. I'm going to come back upstairs. I might put them in a little bowl or something. I'll eat some, and I'm working and I'm eating and I'm talking. I'm doing calls, and in between calls, I'm eating some. And before you know it, the whole thing is gone. But at least with this technique, it gives you a visual to see, wow, I already finished 3 of those bags already. And now you start calculating in your head, how many calories have you actually had? So I've been giving that tip to my clients over the years. It was a tip that I forgot about, but it was something I felt like you could benefit from if you have those moments in instances where you're trying to figure out where are you going wrong and how do you better manage things like nuts, for instance. And you can use this tip or for any food, something similar. So yeah, I just wanted to give you that, guys. I had an hour in between my next coaching call. So I just felt like, that was something that I wanted to put out there. I felt like it would be something that you would benefit from, and hopefully you do. And if you use that tip, I want you to come back to this video and let me know how it was and if you need help on your journey. And I just realized that my light that I have back there is not on. But anyway, I think this lighting is pretty good. Maybe I don't need to have that light on. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. If you need help on your journey, just click the link in the description, first link below, fill out the form, and you and I will figure out what we need to do to get you from where you're at to where you want to be.